The Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War, lasted from 1967 to 1970. It was a brutal conflict that resulted in significant loss of life and widespread suffering. Here's a detailed account. Background. Nigeria gained independence from British colonial rule in 1960. The country was divided into three main regions. The Hausa Fulani dominated north, the Igbo dominated east, and the Yoruba dominated west. Tensions between these regions, fueled by differences in culture, politics, and economic interests, simmered beneath the surface. Causes of the war. The immediate trigger for the war was a military coup in January 1966, led by Igbo officers. The coup was short-lived, but it sparked a counter-coup in July 1966, led by Hausa Fulani officers. The counter-coup led to violence against Igbo people living in the north, resulting in thousands of deaths. In September 1974, anti-Igbo riots broke out in the north, leading to further violence and displacement. The eastern region, dominated by the Igbo, began to feel increasingly marginalized and threatened. Secession and war. In May 1967, the eastern region declared independence as the Republic of Biafra. The declaration was led by Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the military governor of the eastern region. The Nigerian government, now dominated by the Hausa Fulani, saw the secession as a threat to national unity. General Yakubu Gowon, the head of state, launched a military campaign to capture Biafra and reintegrate it into Nigeria. The war lasted for nearly 3 years, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The Nigerian military blockaded Biafra, leading to widespread famine and disease. The Biafrans, despite being outnumbered and outgunned, put up a fierce resistance. The war was marked by numerous atrocities, including massacres, rape, and forced displacement. The Nigerian military was accused of committing war crimes, including the use of starvation as a weapon. Humanitarian crisis. The war resulted in a devastating humanitarian crisis. Millions of Biafrans were displaced, and hundreds of thousands died from starvation, disease, and violence. The international community was slow to respond, and the Nigerian government's blockade exacerbated the crisis. International response. The international community was divided on the conflict. Some countries, like the United Kingdom and the Soviet Union, supported the Nigerian government, while others, like France and Israel, provided covert support to Biafra. End of the war. In January 1970, Biafran forces surrendered, and the war came to an end. Ojukwu went into exile in the Ivory Coast, while many Biafran soldiers and civilians were reintegrated into Nigerian society.